All right, on. How are you all doing? We're well. Putting on my glasses. All right. Well, we got a lot to catch up on. Check it out. Drop bet. Welcome in.
Fuck is that guy? Harry Maguire.
Going on here. Welcome, Zasenki. Thank you for the follow. Well, we've got a lot to catch up on. Ah, there you go. I actually haven't looked at it. Let's have a look. Oh, not Will Lotus. Telehandler. So which one's the new telehandler? Which one's the new one? Which one's the new one? Oh, yes. Yeah. 156 horsepower. Yeah, very nice. And a new sprayer, you said. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Oh, for the vineyards. Ah, yes. I haven't looked. I didn't look into it yet. It'll be this one here, the arrow, I think. Oh. Ah, this one here. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Oh, I haven't looked into it yet. Anyway, let's get back to the farm. We've made some changes. So if you remember last time out, we bought 230 and we bought 231. We started putting 231 together. And remember I said here on 230, I wanted to clear some of this timber, sell it to the sawmill or the biogas plant, whatever it was more profitable. And we're going to turn this into a grass field. The problem is we've got 5 hours to turn this into a grass field. It ain't going to happen. Not this month. We're going to start preparing it in the next couple of months. And we are going to get it ready. But anyway, we've cleared quite a bit, as you can see, all the way up to King. No, all good. You're not late. We've just started. So I was just saying, last time out, we bought 230. We bought 231. We started putting 231 together. We bought 20. We started putting things together there. We've got our plan for here moving forward. We're back on the usual farm. This is the Ebony Island farm. Last stream we were on the community farm, Zialonka. I did this off stream. I cleared this off stream. I sold the timber, hence why we got 550,000 in the bank. Now we need to start preparing for cows, because that's our next target, the Holstein cows. This is going to be a grass field. All right. let's have a look at this. All right, let's look at this. Let's discuss it. We're going to need hay. We're going to need silage. We're going to need straw to be able to make the TMR. The TMR we're going to be making here in our farm production that's on the... We've got some chickens. We're going to be putting cows. And we're going to be putting goats. But we've got some work to do. We've got to do some preparations. We need some grass for the goats. We need some hay for cows, and we need some TMR for cows. The problem we've got is these two grass fields are not going to be enough. The straw from these two fields probably won't be enough either, because we need straw for bedding, we need straw for TMR. So we need to start really looking at preparing ourselves for the cows before we get too many. So we're going to be in preparation mode. This is where we're going to be. So we're going to put a grass field in here. What I'm thinking is we use these two fields as the grass fields to feed our goats. We use this grass field that we're going to put on here over the next couple of months for the hay. We still need lots of straw. So what I'm thinking is, we might buy this, because at the moment there's sugar beets on there. I'm not even going to bother with the sugar beets. I'm not interested. But if we buy this, it's too late to put barley. It's too late to put wheat. But what it's not too late for. Now, the other crop that drops a straw swath is oat. Oat we plant in March. We harvest in July, August. We've got December, January, February coming up. If we prepare the field, plant the oat in March, we'll have plenty of straw come July. Because come July, we're harvesting our barley in June. We're going to harvest oat in July. We're going to harvest wheat in July. We're going to have plenty of straw coming through. And what I'm then thinking is, if we just rotate this big field between oat, barley, wheat, oat, barley, wheat. That way we've got constant rotation happening and we've got plenty of straw coming in. We keep our 4-field rotation here. And whatever so we keep our 4-field rotation going there. But I think that's going to be good. Then we need another field for grass to make silage. So, yeah, you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to buy this. Now that's 0.74, 63, 0.81, 56. We need another grass field to make the silage. And I'm thinking we get this one. Yep. We're going to do that. All right. So that grass field is going to be for silage. This grass field, when we put it in, is going to be for hay. This is our grass for the sheep. And then the straw It's going to come from this field plus 2 fields here every time. And then the TMR is going to be made in there. There's our plan. Now, I think we need to also look into maybe getting 4 more fields to continue our 4-field rotation, just so that we're getting. Actually, no. Maybe we get some more fields for soybeans. Because I think it is going to be worth our while getting some. No, you know what? No, we're not going to put soybeans in. No. What I do want is I want to find. No, we're going to work with what we've just done. This is it. And the one I bought was just harvested too. All right, so we're going to need to do some field prep. We're going to need to do some field prep. All right, but we've got our plan. We know what we're doing. We've got our plan. Um, yeah, we're going to need some more fields though, so that we can do some more soybeans, and then we'll rotate the crops on there. So if we do maybe canola, soybeans, and oat, and that will give us. Yeah, we'll do soybeans, canola, oat. Canola, soybeans, oat. Which 3 fields are we going to get? Let's have a look at these prices. What is going on? Uh, When do we plant? Mm, I'm thinking we need some more fields just to make some money. These 3 fields will cost us 170,000, but we only need 2 of them initially. The third one we won't need yet. Hmm. Hmm. We might buy these 2. Nova, how are we? Um, it is still the Ebony Island run. We're doing great. Um, no, we're not going to do more fields yet. No, we're just going to stick with what we've just decided. What we will do, though, we're going to buy 2 pieces of equipment. I've been well, Nova. I've been well. I've been busy with work and the kids and trying to get into the streaming again and back into farm sim. So, it's been going great. We've had community. We have community farm nights on Tuesday nights, where we're on Zealonka. So if you play farm sim and you're keen to get involved in community farm nights, there's a lot of joking around. Now we're going to concentrate on the animals now. We're going to concentrate on the sheep and the goats and the cows. All right, we're turning this into a dairy farm. So what we're going to do first, because we're going to be moving everything, all the chickens up to this chicken coop. But we need to get feed into here. All right, but we won't do that until our crops are ready. Let's just fix up all the... Oh, I've had my ears pierced for years. Nova? For years. Since I was about 19. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say since I was about 19. I don't always have my earrings in. Sometimes I don't have them in, but usually I do. Let's just fix up the herdsman. Settings. All right. So we can't plant the grass. Oh, what am I doing? We can't plant the grass yet on the new area. We've got to prepare it. We're not going to have enough time, so we won't be planting until March. But we can do the prep. Yes, we've expanded a hell of a lot. Things have really expanded. We can prep this because that's going to have oat on it. Now, the one thing I do want to look into, there is one thing I do want to look into. Not a problem, King. No, do you play Farm Sim? I don't remember. There was one thing I wanted to look into, and that was hay storage. There's the hay loft, which only holds 250,000. Then there's all these pallets. Storages, which I don't want pallet storage, bale storage. I'd rather not do bale, although we may have to. I want to try and avoid it. There's this one that holds 500,000 litres. Not you, King. Nova, Captain Nova. I can't remember if Captain Nova plays Farm Sim. I know, King, I know you test things out. You work for Giants. Or what? We might look at putting a couple of these in. Do a little bit of redecorating here. There's not enough space there. However, I cut these trees, I can open up some space. Yes. That's what we might do. That's what we might do. We might clear that area out to put some hay storage in here. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, not much more we can do now. We've got a thick fog for a little while. Rasadio, thank you. Bye-bye. We don't own this. King, thank you. I didn't realise you weren't following. What's happened here? Oh, hail damage. Ah, there's been some hail damage on these fields. Really considering buying these two, eh? Only another 120,000. 130 actually. Oh, we're buying these two grass fields as well. We want some extra grass. So we've got grass fields. Grass for the sheep, for the goats. Grass for the silage. Grass for hay. We may not need to put that other grass field in here. We might be able to use this front section for the hay storage. All right. Either way, we've got some grass. We're going to have to fix up these fields because they've had some hail damage. As you can see here. So we need to fix those. So we'll have to plough these at some point. The other one actually has had a chunk right in the middle that was damaged too. Look at that. All right. Well, the good thing is we do have grass on these that we're going to be cutting, and these two that we'll cut and we'll put to the sheep for now. This time around. Yeah. And I think we're going to have to really fix up these fields. We have to plough them and get them ready. But that'll be after next harvest. All right. So we need to harvest these. We need to start prepping that field. What else do we need to do? Yeah. And actually, the other thing we need to do and this we'll need to do in preparation for collecting our grass with the forage wagon. There is one thing that I haven't done yet on the forage wagon that I want to do. And that is, I know that this forage wagon can be customized to add a silage additive tank. And then if we add silage additive, that's going to cost us 2,000. That's fine. And then if we add silage additive, of course, did the where is it? When we add silage additive, apparently it increases the amount of grass that you collect. Now, the other thing I want to know, because we are going to need it.
I believe I can fly.
Supernova, welcome in. See, that we can use for our pallets. I'm all right. We're not doing bales, but pallets we're going to need. We've got eggs and we're going to need for the goat milk. We don't want anything too big. No, we're going to be doing silage in the silage bunkers. Actually, I do want to change one thing because while I was doing stuff off stream, I made one change that I wasn't happy with. It was an accidental change. I know it does, but I want to do it. I want to do it. I always do bales. I'm doing something different this time. Just like we're doing in the community farm, we're doing silage bunker. I wanted to go a different route. Plus, there's two reasons, actually. No, wait. There's two reasons. Two reasons I'm going that route. Reason one is the reason why I gave you just then. I felt like doing it, something different to what I normally do. That's reason one. Reason two, I'll show you in a sec. Let this just load back up. Well, yeah, PMR production. There you go. Reason two. Reason three. Reason three is, if you remember this mod that I put in, the red tape mod. Wrapping bales consumes plastic, prevents the spread of seeds during transportation. This scheme punishes you for wrapping bales. Rewards you when you choose an alternative, such as making hay bales or using forage wagon. Oh, I was just having some mince just then, but I'm drinking tea. I've got my usual tea. No whiskey tonight, just tea. So yeah, Supernova, that's the other reason I decided to go the silage bunker. Come on, go. Go. I'm not a huge fan of Guinness, but oh look, I've had it a few times. All right. All right, let's start our work. So we have a lot of work to do. We've got some grass to cut and a field to prep. Actually, we're going to buy one more piece of equipment. We are going to buy one more piece of equipment. keep forgetting I've got to do the manual. I'll buy this guy here. All right. That's going to help us really speed up grass cutting. Yeah, we've done a lot of expansions now, but now is going to be when the expansions are going to slow down. And we're just going to work towards the next steps. Yes, there is. There is 6. There's this one up here, which has cows, sheep, goats, chickens. This one, which has the cows and chickens. This one has chickens and sheep or goats. That's 3. Then you've got this one down here, which has horses, cows, and chickens. That's 4. Number 5 down here has got the pigs. Number 6 down here has cows and chickens. And actually, there's 7. Technically, there's 7 supernova. Because this little one here counts as a farm. So technically, there's 7. Look how amazing that looks with the snow. That little one is 225 down here. It doesn't have much, just a house, a silo, and a couple of sheds and that. That's all it's got. It is cheap. 30,000. So yes, technically there is 7 farms. But the thing is, like doing the save that I'm doing now, if I was to start there, I wouldn't be able to expand further until I bought this, which is 3 million. So this is not the ideal starting spot. What are we doing? We are going to be harvesting 2 of our new fields, grass fields. And we're going to be putting the grass into our goat barns, goat pastures, so that we can now start with goats. The goats are going to be the next phase. Who knows? By the end of December, hopefully before the end, maybe by the 2nd day of December, we may potentially have goats.
I believe I can fly.
How much are we in the hole? Do you really want to know? $1.5 million in loans and 1.5 million in hire purchase. So we're 3 million in the debt. But we are going to be stopping our field purchases. No, but I think it was necessary. Look, for me, the way I saw it, the expansions were necessary because now there's not much expansion that needs to happen now. I think, in my eyes, we've got the fields and the farmland that we need. Now it's just going to be a case of setting up our dairy it's going to be a case of setting up our dairy productions. I think the only other thing, so there's probably only one more thing I want to buy. Moving forward, there's one more thing I want to buy. And that one thing is the dairy. I want to buy the dairy. So moving forward, that's the last thing I want to purchase. The arable, not so much, because Supernova, what I've done, all right, you weren't here at the start, Supernova, so let me just do a quick recap. All right. So if you remember last time out, we bought 230 and 231. We started setting up 231. Yeah? Cool. And I said I was going to clear part of 230 so we could put a grass field in, if you remember. And I said I was going to clear it off stream because I didn't want to just bore everyone with cutting down trees and sending them to get sold. So what I did, I cleared a whole section of it. And I ended up having 550,000 in the bank when we slept through to December. So, you have a look. Here it is here. This is what we cleared. So, we've still got a crap load that we can clear. I could easily make, I reckon I could make the at least 2 of the 3 million, if not the full 3 million, by clearing the rest of this. If I cleared the rest of this, I'll have our 3 million that we're in debt. Sweet. What I want to do, now I was planning on doing grass here because I was planning doing grass for the sheep, for the goats, and silage for, grass for the silage, and then I was going to buy one of these for grass for the hay. That's what I was thinking. But then I decided, no. With these 4 fields that we're doing a 4-field rotation, we're selling the canola, selling the soybeans, cool. We've got the barley and the wheat, which are going to be our feed for our chickens, cool. But they're the only 2 producing straw, and we still need straw for the TMR. So I bought this one. We are going to prep this field in the next few months to put oat on there. So we've got a big field that's going to do straw. And what we're going to do on this field, we are going to rotate it. Oat, um, oat, barley, soybeans. Oat, barley, soybeans. So every for 2 years in a row, we're getting plenty of straw. Then we get soybeans that we're going to sell. That's going to bring us money. So that's why I bought that. Then I bought these because I thought, you know what? Grass for the goats, hay, silage. Sweet. Because I needed, if you remember, we were talking about here, I'm going to get rid of sheds, we're going to do things, and we're going to put in the other 2 cow barns that I want, the cow pastures. Well, I figured, you know what? I need 2 more cow pastures, and I need a space to put down some straw, a straw silo. So I need a space to put down a straw silo. And the straw silo that I think we're going to go with, this one holds 250,000 litres. But this one here is another mod that I found. It holds 500,000 litres of hay or straw. So I figured, what if we use this space now, instead of for a grass field, because we've bought these, why don't we use this space for one of our cow pastures and our hay storage and straw storage? That'll save, unless what we do is potentially, and this is the other option we've got, the other option is we potentially buy a baler to bale the straw and the hay, and then we buy, where is it? And then we buy a straw blower to blow the straw when we need to do the bedding. So they're my 2 options. Either I put hay storage or I get a baler and straw blower. What are we thinking, chat? Which way should we go? Baler, straw blower, or hay storage? But you see where my vision's going, Supernova. You think the storage? That's where I was leaning towards. And I was leaning towards using that space down here that I cleared for the storage and for cow pasture. But do you see the vision? Yeah, well, that's what we've got to figure out. And this is where I'm now going to this is where I'm now going to sort of see that from when I start putting, for example, the grass into the goat pens, goat barn, and goat pastures. So that's the first step. Dimmy, welcome in. Yeah, we've got it's all coming together. It's just a case of um, um, sort of now we're looking towards the big picture. We've got the big picture in mind. It's now a case of achieving that big picture. And working towards achieving that big picture. So I don't know what's happened to these fields. We're gonna have to fix that. But we'll fix that when it's time that we can actually plant the grass, which is I think not until March. I don't know what's happened to these fields because I only just bought them. On my phone, banging an arm, trying to get to sleep. No worries. I don't know if I should be offended by that or not. Like, are you saying that you find me boring? That it's going to put your son to sleep? I'm just joking. I am just joking. Or am I? No, no lullaby from me. I'm really confused by what's happened to this field. I literally just bought these on stream today. So I don't know. It was really strange. Either way, normally this field I think will be our hay field, one of our hay fields, but because I want to try and get the goats started, hopefully this month, we might we're going to put these to the goat barns and goat pastures instead this time round. No, 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 we're not putting the goats here. We've already got our goat pens and goat pastures. We're getting the feed for them. So even our big tractors, our 255s, struggle with this attachment on the back, but it's doing the job. We are getting there. So what we'll do next time we harvest this field, we will replow it. And then what we'll do finish this, and I'll show you what we'll do, what else we'll do to this field. So what we might do is we might combine this field and the other one. Well, we're going to combine these two fields into one big one. So moving forward, I think as of maybe July, that is when we're going to start to see a lot of this debt paid off. We're almost done. You're going to need a more powerful tractor. That will get in July. We're going to make do for now with this. So what we're going to do, because we will combine these two fields, but because it will also make it easier to collect our grass, and plus in preparation of connecting the fields. Oh, one more. Yep. Now, this area back here is ours from the cows. I'll open that up. That's all right. I'm happy with that. All right, so these two will be connected moving forward after the next harvest. Yeah, we've got the expansion has happened. Now it's just a case of putting all the wheels in motion for various things. So we've added the silage additive tank to the forage wagon. We have bought the silage additive. So that should allow us to get a whole heap more grass out of those fields. At least that is the aim. I won't let me pick it up. That'll do the fuel. Like this. Oh, good. That's done. Somehow our shed is covered in snow. Okay. All right. There we go. I need to activate the silage additive. I don't think so. I've never used the silage additive. I've heard about it. I'm testing it out. Oh, it's using the silage additive. So that's a bonus. Just some of these little bits here. There's other little straggly bits. Oh, well, here. We haven't even finished the we haven't even finished the headland first the headland of the first field, and we've almost filled up the wagon, so we're quite a bit off this, I reckon. Not as much as I'd like. I'd like more, but it's a start. There's the first load done. We've got 3 goat pens or goat barns to deliver the grass to. 2 open pasture, 2 goat pastures, and 1 goat barn. The goat barn is back here on this farm, but I want to fill up the goat pastures first because that's where the bulk of the herd are going to be. Because these 2 pastures are going to be ones for the young goats, and the other ones, and for the young goats, and the other one's going to be for the rams and the adult goats that are ready to breed. Then once they've given birth, we then move them on to the milking barn, which is the one on the main farm at the top. So I want to fill these 2 first because I want to see how much these 2 are going to take, because these are the ones that are going to house the bulk of the goats. Now, this holds 514. This holds 521. I will see how much grass these require. These are also going to require some water. And we haven't got a water tank yet, have we? No. I'm going to buy that one. All right, let's spin the wheel. See who's going to go on the number plate. And it's dropping. Uh-oh. There we go. This took all of the grass. All right, so this is probably going to hold about 32,000 litres. So one more trailer, one more wagon full. So we'll need 2 wagon fulls for each of these. So these 2 smaller fields that we own down this end, probably going to be perfect then. Now the other thing we will do, and which we will need, I want to put it in here somewhere, probably right here, is put one here at the farm. Somewhere. I'm not sure yet where on this one. Maybe here. Over on this farm. We'll put it right here. There we go. I'm happy with that. All right. Well, at least we know 2 forage wagons full fills 1 goat pasture. But the thing is, we don't know until we've got the goats in there how much they'll need every month. That's the other thing we need to figure out. But we'll figure that out slowly. Yeah, little piece that I missed there. Hope everyone's having a good night or day, wherever they may be. Dimmy's trying to put his son to sleep. Drop Bear, I'm pretty sure, is gaming at the moment, probably on Tarkov or FM. Supernova says that his day is going grand. That's morning for you guys there, isn't it? Or midday. Sorry, midday, around midday, I'd say, or early afternoon. Are you at work today, are you? Or have you got the afternoon off? Or at the special park? You're never going to live that down. You do realise that. That's good. That's the best way to be. At least I don't have the two children to contend with today. We got our dose of them last night in the community farm. That's the first of the goat pastures finished with this trailer load, this wagon load. We'll do the other goat pasture and then we'll work on the goat barn. And then we'll look at buying some goats. What I do want to quickly check, just real quick. What's our weather going to be like? Cold, snowing, all through January. Okay. We'll still do some work in the snow, but I don't know how effective it's going to be. Oops. Let's do it. Okay, so all in all, this one took 30,000. So in theory, this one should take 30,000 litres as well. And then we'll see what the barn wants. Oh, going to continue on from where we left off. You know what? I'm glad I put that silage additive in because I think that silage additive is giving us a crap load more grass. So I think we'll only have enough grass here though from these two fields to fill up our pastures only. So we're going to need to find some more grass for the barn, but we'll do that.
Are you fucking serious?
That's all right. Doesn't matter. It arrived. Your new mug. That's my one that I'm drinking out of. Yours is still in the box behind me on the desk. Waiting for you to come pick it up. Yeah, no, 100%. And the new T-shirts should be arriving soon too. Within the next week. Yeah, much clearer. Yes, the new shirts should be arriving sometime within the next week. There is also General Dimmy merch in there as well now, as the General would have shown on his stream the other night, and I or shared on his stream the other night, and I shared it last night. There is also General Dimmy merch now. I think we're only going to have enough to fill the other pasture, unfortunately. I don't know that we're actually even going to fill it. We need this truck, this wagon load plus another wagon load. We're not going to get 2 wagon loads out of this. So we won't even fill that second pen yet. We're not going to. But this is enough to give us a start on our goats. Because with the 2 pens, the 2 pastures now ready to rock and roll, this has been a very productive first day of December. Very, very productive. So fuel up the tractor. We'll collect the last of the grass. And then we will fill up the water in the pastures. And then we'll look to buy some goats. Almost forgot we've got to fill up fuel. Got to fill up with diesel first. Only worthwhile contracts to do. Let's send a worker out to do. There's a ploughing contract. That's worthwhile. We'll see. That'll be enough diesel. Not going to get anywhere near enough grass out of the rest of this field because essentially we need about 13,000 litres. Fill up the rest of that pasture. We'll be lucky to get 6,000 litres. I reckon we'll be lucky to get 5. I'd like to be proven wrong. I think we'll come close to 5. I reckon we'll be between 5 and 6. There we go. keep in mind, we did not maintain these fields, so the pH levels, the nitrogen levels, all of that are not going to be great. Once we harvest these one more time, after that harvest, we will fix the fields and combine them. So we'll plow them, we'll fix them up completely. We're really going to work these 3 fields properly. We've got 7,000, so we're going to be about 6,000 short for that pasture, I reckon. I will be, but not yet. We can't do it now. We have to connect them after the next harvest, and I'll show you why. Hang on a sec. Let me just have a look at something. Okay, the reason is we're in December. Grass we can't plant. Yep. We can't sow the grass until March. So we're going to wait for one more harvest on these fields. Then we're going to redo those fields. What I'm going to do though, I'm only going to combine 162 and 163. I'm going to leave 161 because the way I'm going to work it moving forward, those are going to be grass for the sheep, for the goats. Probably going to buy that one as well. These 2 are going to be hay. That's going to be the silage. That's why I'm only going to combine these 2. I don't know. No, it's not cut patchy. This is what I don't understand. I just bought, like you saw when I bought these fields on stream. When I bought them, have a look at this. It is really weird. I don't know why. It is just really strange. And I only just bought them now, like this stream. I don't understand it. No, it's like it's see, there's grass, nothing. It's like there's no field. Like even if you look at the lines on there, it goes around them. It's really strange. I only bought those fields, like I said, this stream. Started this stream, I bought them. I bought them on camera. But I'll fix them up after the next harvest. It doesn't bother me right now. That is the least of my worries. So this one has 30,000 litres. This one has 25,500, so we're short 4,500 litres of grass. That's fine. That is a problem. That is no longer a problem. All right. So that's our 2 new grass fields done for this harvest. All right. That's that task done. Now we're going to get some water on those in those pastures. Now this, so that everyone knows, this comes from the LSFM Universal Tank Pack. It's this one here, the UTT 1800. Sorry, UTT 18,000. It's 18,000 litres. What I like about these tanks, some really cool features. So, you can see, we open up this and it comes out, and you can even see on here that it's got to let you know when it's full or not. It is a really nifty addition. I think it's a really cool barrel tank. You put a small multi-purpose buying station in for loose hay and grass. Hey. You mean that one that I was looking at? That same one that I was looking at? So yeah, this is the one that I was looking at. Oh, yeah. Where would I find it? That's selling points. Silos? Okay. That must be a mod that I don't have installed. I might have to look into one of those mods. The reality is, the way I'm going, I'm not going to need to buy any of it. I don't know. Is there a point on the map where you can buy those things? There's the supermarket. Can you buy stuff from the supermarket? No. Processing, preserved food, bakery, soup factory, grain mill, oil mill, biogas, grape, barrel, furniture. That's the carpentry, tailor shop, cereal, sugar mill. The dairy is up there. Yeah, I don't know. No, I mustn't. Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. This tanker. Look at this. Look at that. How cool is that, eh? And it shows you on here how much is in there. I really like this mod that I found. It is a really, really cool feature. Just gives it that little bit more realism. So it takes 15,000 litres of water. Yeah, I just think that's a really cool feature with this tanker. Don't know about you guys, but I quite like it. Um, can I dump the rest of this water? Why won't it let me dump the rest of this water? I need to get rid of this water. But I don't see an option to... No, see, if I go into that river, one, there's no safe way into it. Yeah, there's no safe way into it, number one. So I'll find a way. I don't need to fill it with milk anytime soon, so I'm good. Oh, oh. Let's mark this up. Seriously, you didn't. You had to, didn't you? Ah, Jesus. He's not in. Leave it. Don't give him the encouragement. All right. So, we're good there. We've harvested those 2 fields. They're going to be next month, next month, next month. Actually, no, they're going to be in 2 months' time. 2 months' time. Maybe 3. You know what? You know what that mod was called? Do it. This one here. Then why? Ebony Island. I'm using the version that Roy sent me. All right. I just got to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Um, where is it? Got it there. So where is it? Silo extensions, maybe. No. Here it is. It's under containers. It's under containers. So it's got three options. The real one, which is only 10% off the market price, or the discounted one with 60% off. I mean, I'm trying to do this realistically, so No. Oh, so we can fill up our paddocks in the meantime. Get things started. Fill up the other goat barn. That way we can at least get started with the goats. It's going to take a lot of grass. I'm not going to need more than that. Oh. Um, Go to the animal dealer. We can take 16 goats or 110 chickens. We'll see what's available. We're going to look at goats and chickens. Almost there. This should be up and on our right. Right about here. We've got 3 goats. Two rams. Um, right. It won't let me put both goats and chickens in. All right, so we're gonna have to take the goats first, then we'll come back and look at chickens. Now I think all the goats are going to be going into the breeding pen. I think they'll all go into the breeding pasture for now. So I think moving forward, every day we're going to check out the animal dealer before we go to it, obviously. Probably should have checked it before we went down now. See if it would have been worthwhile, which it was in this case. We've got our first 5 animals in our goat barns and goat pastures. With the intention of growing that number regularly. Drop Bear, what's up with Drop Bear? What's he done? Oh God. Do I need to check the Discord? What's Drop Bear done? What's going on, Supernova? You've got me concerned. What's Drop Bear done? Ah. Heard me there. Okay, so no, that one's going to go into the other one. Same with that one, and same with that one. So this one next month, January, will move over. Got our first goats and rams. Now, before we do anything, before we do anything, is there going to be anything worth buying here? Yes, yes, yes. There's going to be quite a few chickens worth buying. We're definitely going back to chickens. Are we going to go back for some cows? We're only going to get young cows at the moment, unless, you know what, we can buy some TMR initially. At the moment, they've got some hay. I'm going to keep feeding them hay in here. Let's have a look. Is there anything worth getting? Oh, old bull. For one cow, I'm just going to do it like this for one bull. All right, we're going to go back to the animal dealer to get some chickens. Go pick up some chickens, and then I think we'll move on to day 2. And day 2 is going to be spent preparing our other new field, where we will be putting oat. Oh. With our chickens. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, and that one, that one. Okay, that one, and that one. Yep. The others that tickle our fancy, not yet. Whoop, that one. Extremely high egg production, extremely high quality. I like that. That one's not bad. That one's good. All right. Don't want many roosters. Uh-huh. 2 roosters, 17 chickens. Get them back to the farm. So, dairy farm is starting to come into full swing slowly. We just need more animals. Idiot. Look at that. We've got 6 roosters, 121 chicks. These ones are expecting babies. Almost done. That one and that one are going to be sold very soon. All right. I'm going to leave that there. Let's think about this. All right, chat. Let me get your opinions. All right. So I need to put 2 cow pastures in. I want to put cow pastures, not barns for these 2. So I'll show you what I mean. Let me just move to a clear space. That's why I came here. So in order to achieve my goals, there's a couple more things we need. First, I need to put where are we? 2 cow pastures in. Okay. That's firstly. The other thing as well that we need is straw and crops and feed, but we're getting all that organised at the moment. The other thing we need to put in is, where is it? A couple of these for straw storage and hay storage. Now. Now. Should I use this space for the hay storage and straw storage and put 3 of these in? Or should I use this space for the cow pastures? Now, keep in mind, over here on this farm, in about 6 months, or in August, in 8 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all of this in the center, all of this is going. All that's going to stay is along the outside is staying. Everything else in here is going. Even the chicken coop, because the chicken coop is going to be, we're only going to be working with this chicken coop. You know, we might work both chicken coops, but still, there's going to be a lot of space there. So do we put our cow pastures here? Or do we put our hay storage here? Do we put our cow pastures here, or do we put our hay storage here? What are we thinking? What's everyone's opinions? Hay storage here, cow pastures here in August, or hay storage here in August, cow pastures one here, and I clear space for the other one. What does everyone think? Cow pastures where? Supernova? Up here? Or here? I'm going to demolish anyway in August. Come August, we're in December now. Come August, I'm going to demolish anyway because I'm making room for the hay storage. I'm thinking to get the cow pastures started, I'm going to have to. I want to put one cow pasture that'll take up most of this space. I want to get rid of more of this and then put the other cow pasture. Because if that's the case, if I'm going to put the cow pastures there, I'm thinking so these cow pastures, so that we know, are going to be for our dry heifers, and another one is going to be for our younglings, and the other one's going to be for the bulls only. So I want to make this a decent size. No, I don't like that. We can only fit 71 cows in there. That did not work how I wanted it to. All right, that's not going to work. We're probably going to have to work with this. We're going to need some more money. But we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait. It's all right. It was worth the shot. Yeah, we're best off doing something like this. All right, we'll wait. The snow is in full force. Oh, we are sliding on this snow. Wow. This isn't going to work, is it? You know what? This is really not going to work. We're going to have to hope that February turns out to be a great month. Otherwise, March we are literally going to be scrambling to sow the oats. I am going to just check the animal status first. See, is it going to be worth? Oh, 48 months for chickens, 36 for roosters. Food. Oh, yeah. I like that one. Good. You know what? I'm not going to get out of the animal dealer this time. I'm just going to do it like this because it's going to be too hard in the snow. The snow is just going to be, I'm just going to be sliding everywhere. It's nothing worth buying. Also, that bull isn't bad. We'll buy that one bull. We need to move. We're going to have to bring the thing up here to move one of the notes. Um, let's be still at 36 months, so that's yeah. You know what? Got good genes. Actually, no. Oh, hang on. These are on the right. Selected. He's not bad. Oh, he's good. Oh no, too young. No, it's all right. That's yeah. So Jody and Nice Stormy we're going to sell. That's going to be our Ram. That's the one. All right. Well, guess what? Ooh, 364 eggs. We're going to continue through. We're actually probably going to continue through until February. Or maybe not. Maybe not. We might be able to get some stuff done. All right, someone's contracted avian influenza. Okay. Let's look at the ones that we marked. That's still got time. That one's going to go. That's almost ready to pop. That one's going to go. Sell those two. You know what? I've got better ones. I've got better ones. I've got better, better, better. We're going to start being really picky with our animals. We want good quality animals on our farm. Mm. You know what? We're going to sell all the marked ones, even if they're expecting. Actually, no. If they're expecting, we won't. We're cleaning up the coop. Oh, cleaned up the coop for now. You know what? Even these ones that are expecting, we're gonna get rid of them. I don't. We could get some good chicks out of them, but let's not risk it. Let's clean up the coop. All right. Cleaned up the chicken coop. Oh, we got more eggs. 124 pieces. All right. We actually might be able to do this. Cool. Anything worth bringing in? You want good quality. We're going to be working with Holstein. We want very good quality ones. Yeah, we'll take that one. Right, what's in there? Oh, we've got a lot of balls. Okay, hang on. We don't need that many balls. We don't need that many balls. We'll pick Choco and the one underneath it. We'll get rid of Ireland and Lovely Echo. We'll work with that for now. All right. Oh, wow. That 160 can go. I stole the wrong one. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I sold the wrong one. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I pressed the wrong button. That's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah, I'll take that one. Take that one. That one. All right. We're good. Yep. I did. I sold the wrong goat. I went to sell one of the rams and I ended up selling the goat. And she was a good one too. It's all right. All good. All right. Um, I will be back shortly. I'm just going to go to the bathroom, stretch my legs, go for a quick smoke, and I'll be back. I'll leave you with the worker. All right. How's this going so far? It's going all right. All right. Well, what else do we need to do? Um, the big thing for us is going to be in August, because in August we sell those three: this building, this building, this building, that building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is all getting sold in August, and that is going to provide us with a lovely little cash injection. Let's have a look. What's it going to bring us? 8,000, 208,000, 25, 35, 80, 190k, 380, 430. We're going to be up about 500k. That's going to be good because that 500k will give us our next cow barn. It'll give us our um, next cow barn, 2 of these, if not 3 of these actually. So that'll be good. I'm really looking forward to that. August is going to be a big month. Now, what we do need to do, we've got to get a front loader. And we are going to need a bucket. It's not going to hold a lot, 1,000 litres only, but that'll allow us to have the pallet full. I've got a lot of that there. That manure spreader just looks too high. I don't know. What month did we buy the manure spreader? We might need to downgrade it. It looks a bit big for what we want. We're going to downgrade that eventually. That one we won't be able to do until October. And I'm thinking we'll downgrade to either that one or that one. Probably this one. Yep. I think that's the one we're going to move to. Because that one's just too high. So it's either going to be this one or this one. But that one's going to be good enough, I reckon. Should never have got that one there. That was a mistake. All right. I'm going to leave it there. We've had a very, very productive night. Thank you to everyone for coming in. Hope you've all enjoyed the night. I don't know if I'll be back on any of these next couple of nights. We'll see. I might be. General Dimmy should be on tomorrow night. Doing some more God of War Ragnarok. I know he doesn't mind if I stream as well, so I might. We'll see what happens. It depends on how the kids are going. Other than that, though, thank you for everyone for coming in, and I hope you've enjoyed it. We've made some great progress, and we'll continue with this progress. We're definitely going to be back on Sunday with more of this. Off stream, what I might do is I might look to cut down some more of this timber, go across maybe as far as over here, so that I've got room for the 2 cow barns that we want to put in. And yeah, so I will see you all next time. I'll get onto that in the meantime off camera. See you all then.